With snow flurries hitting the area throughout the night, road crews were up bright and early to scrape it away. Kentucky Transportation Cabinet District 12 has been keeping an eye on the weather to plan the best way to clean up and prepare for what's on the way. District 12 Public Information Officer Shantana Woodward gives us more details.
This morning we had a pretty significant snowfall. A lot of places reported up to 4 inches, 4 or 5 inches in some of our highest elevations. And so this snow was a little bit different. It was a heavy, wet snow. And there's a couple things about a heavy, wet snow. One is it's a lot easier to plow off. So we like that aspect. But two, it is heavier. So we see a lot more down trees, down power lines, things like that when we get a snow of this type. So crews were out this morning. We had a lot of traffic impacts. The snow, we were plowing, but when we have continual snowfall, it's really hard to get down to that black pavement. Just as quick as we plow it off, it just gets right back flat again. So we had a lot of that this morning while the snow was continuing to fall. But once the snow kind of changed over to rain, wintry mix, it started melting that snow a little bit and it turned it into this really slushy kind of mess. But we were able to really get that plowed off pretty easy.
Do you have any of these conditions? Call Hobson Healthcare Clinic. Determine your eligibility for plant-based relief. Hobson Healthcare Clinic in Elkhorn City.
Additional rain is expected throughout the week and some areas are at risk of flash flooding. However, the cabinet has assured area residents that there is no cause for alarm.
This evening, we're looking at a forecast of widespread rainfall that will last into Wednesday. And so this morning, while our crews were, ready to plow roads, then they had their chainsaws and things. They were ready to cut trees. Now this evening, we are asking them to be ready with their high water signs and things like that, because there is the potential for some flash flooding this evening. So once we've already got a saturated ground from previous rainfall, then we have the snow that's melting and then more rainfall. So it's really going to make, those, especially those low-lying areas and things could have some potential for flash flooding. So that's kind of what we're focused on today. We've had a lot of impacts, a lot of different type of weather, but we're going to continue to be there throughout this whole event.
Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Nick Collum.